Hi again, it's Reggie from Nintendo. While much of the world waits for Wii U, there are millions of portable gamers looking for new adventures for the Nintendo 3DS systems. And that's what this Nintendo Direct is all about. Over the next few months, more than 24 Nintendo 3DS games are on the way. Some you'll pick up at your favorite store. Some are available either at retail or for purchase in the Nintendo eShop. And some are digital only. The only place you'll find them is in the eShop. I know you want details on all of this, and fortunately, we've got them. So please welcome Nate Bildorf to start us off with details on a game that hits retail shelves and the Nintendo eShop in just a matter of weeks. Paper Mario Sticker Star. Nate?
Reggie, I don't want to alarm you, but there's been an accident. Details are sketchy at best, but one thing's for sure. Stickers have exploded all across the 3DS landscape. Okay, so this is Paper Mario's first appearance on a handheld, and it's tailored for the distinct profile of the Nintendo 3DS. Not only does the art style really pop in 3D, but structurally it's more level-based, giving it the kind of playability you want in a portable game. And of course, it still retains the trademark humor of the series. Now with Mario, you'll collect stickers to solve puzzles and battle monsters. But you have no experience points, so finding power-ups is more important than ever. You'll do that by tracking down hidden items, fulfilling quests, and beating bosses, the last of which adds more pages to your sticker album. That allows you to collect more stickers, and more powerful stickers. And mixing sticker-based gameplay with the traditional action battle system of the Paper Mario series delivers a new twist. Every sticker is an individual attack, but once you use one, it's gone. So finding, collecting, and buying stickers becomes incredibly important. Winning battles rewards you with more stickers, or more importantly, coins. Now these can be used to buy more stickers, or you can plug them into the battle spinner. This thing is absolutely fundamental, and it's up to you to balance the risk-reward approach. If you can line up 3 slots, you'll be able to use 3 stickers on that turn, which can make the difference between victory and defeat. Trust me, you're going to spend a lot of coins on the battle spinner, not to mention on secret doors and other powerful stickers, which means every battle is a chance for a payday that will pay off later in the game. There are also deeper layers of strategy to consider in battles. For one thing, the enemies take on different paper forms, and Mario has to decide what to do. When a Goomba turns into a cone, for example, Mario must use a strategy other than a basic jump because, well, that Goomba is sharp now. When facing a Koopa Troopa, jumping on it to initiate the battle will allow you to kick its shell into other enemies. Now, there are as many attacks as there are stickers in the world, but you'll need to figure out the right attack to use at the right time. This is a long adventure, and throughout it, you'll be collecting stickers, scraps needed to repair this papery world, and real-world objects that can transform into powerful stickers. You'll use these in a lot of different ways, and you'll often find hints to their uses by paperizing the world, which you can do at any time. The new perspective will show you puzzles to solve, or stickers waiting to be discovered, so do it often. And as you make your way through the adventure, keep an eye out for the Sticker Museum. It's a place you'll want to come back to and visit very, very regularly. All right, so I've barely scratched the surface of this game, but believe me, you're in for some serious fun. Peeling the stickers off the environment just feels right. The battle strategy is fun, satisfying, and deep. And as with all Paper Mario games, the humor is top-notch. You do not want to miss it. Let's take a look.
Paper Mario is just the start of a long and deep list of games in the pipeline. Let's take a quick look at a few of the titles, beginning with Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask, which hits store shelves and the eShop this Sunday. Even if you've never played a Professor Layton game before, you're going to want to consider this. As any Professor Layton fan knows, these games always combine logic puzzles with top-notch production values to create engrossing and mind-bending mysteries. This fifth installment in the series starts when Professor Layton receives a cryptic letter from a high school friend. It tells him about the villainous masked gentleman. The investigation takes a turn into Layton's past and moves you back to the earliest point in the series timeline, Layton's high school days. That makes this the perfect game to start with if you've never played before, and longtime fans will love the backstory. You'll have to solve the puzzles in order to solve the mystery of the masked gentleman and the miracle mask. And in this Professor Layton game, you'll see more puzzles than ever before, including new twists on familiar visualization, logic, and slide puzzles, along with a handful of new puzzle types thrown in. In addition to all the puzzles found in the story mode, Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask also features 365 downloadable puzzles, one for every day of the year, at no extra charge. Visit the game's official site for more information. You can get these free puzzles from your home wireless connection or by downloading automatically at one of the more than 30,000 Nintendo Zone sites across the US. That includes Starbucks, Simon Malls, and Marriott hotels. Nintendo Zone will also let you access Nintendo eShop, browse the internet, or play games online. So whether you're going out for coffee, going to the mall, or going on vacation, be sure to bring your Nintendo 3DS with you to get more Professor Layton puzzles. Next, I'd like to introduce you to 3 games with strong appeal to certain kinds of gamers, starting with a type of puzzle game that's been popular for more than a century. In Crosswords Plus, there are more than 1,000 professionally created puzzles, and more will keep coming at no extra cost. That's because additional crossword puzzles can also be downloaded for free via Spot Pass, either at home or at nationwide Nintendo Zone locations. Art Academy Lessons for Everyone is the next 3DS title to feature downloadable content. And while it certainly doesn't fit the typical definition of video game, it's got a lot to offer anyone you know who's interested in art, or anyone like me who would like to get a little bit better at drawing. But it's not just a drawing application. These are step-by-step lessons that explore art theory and the fundamentals of sketching and painting, including real-world art techniques using materials such as paints, pastels, and colored pencils. You can even create your own lessons and share them with your friends, along with your own artistic creations. The game is available now both in stores and on Nintendo eShop. And after you've purchased it, you'll be able to purchase additional packs to supplement the 32 included in the main game. 2 packs are already available, and we're currently working on 10 new lessons that will be released in the coming months. And keep in mind, if you're a Club Nintendo member and download any of these titles from the eShop, that means Crosswords Plus, Art Academy Lessons for Everyone, Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask, or Paper Mario Sticker Star, you'll be eligible for a special Club Nintendo reward, Donkey Kong Original Edition. It's a free download of the original edition of Donkey Kong, including the famous Pie Factory level. It's not for sale, and it won't be available anywhere else. See Nintendo.com for more details on eligibility and all of the benefits of Club Nintendo. Finally in this section is a different kind of game for a different kind of audience, style-savvy trendsetters. You may think of this as the perfect game for a friend, a sibling, or a relative, because at first blush it seems very distinct from the majority of video games. But the management, collection, and puzzle elements of this fashion world are deep and varied. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, you'll find it to be a guilty pleasure. Between running your store, choosing your inventory, and satisfying your customers, there's a high demand on focus and strategy. It also features robust online connectivity that keeps the play fresh and engaging. In fact, be sure to give 2 free playable demos a try on the eShop. The first, Fashion Contest demo, is available now, and the second, Shopping Spree, will be available November 1st. If style-savvy trendsetters works outside the mainstream, let's shift to something that's always been at the heart of mainstream appeal, the ageless Mario. New Super Mario Bros. 2 launched in August, and we've already released downloadable content to expand the fun. And now, there's even more. The new course packs offer exciting ways to play for all skill levels, including a global leaderboard on the official New Super Mario Bros. 2 website. Your top score will be passively transmitted to other owners in Street Pass mode. And when you flip open your own 3DS, you'll find scores from other players, which of course, you're going to want to beat. Each of the 2 new Coin Rush course packs feature 3 all-new levels. The Gold Mushroom Pack is just what the name suggests, levels filled with gold mushrooms. This pack makes it easier for you to up your coin count quickly. Challenge Pack B will challenge you to up your score and share it with others. These courses also rate high on playability. You'll want to test yourself over and over again. At Comic-Con in New York a few weeks ago, people got a first-hand experience of trying to gather as much gold as possible in a limited time, which is what these new challenges are all about. In fact, one of the expert players from our Treehouse team recorded his own speed run, which we're going to post on our Facebook page later today. Take a look and see if you could top his score. These downloadable course packs are available for purchase from within the new Super Mario Bros. 2 in-game shop today. As you've already seen, great 3DS experiences are now more accessible than ever, thanks to the eShop. More content is available every week. You'll find full downloads of games that previously were available only as package games. Super Mario 3D Land, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Star Fox 64 3D, and Mario Kart 7. The eShop is also home to virtual console games featuring a hand-picked selection of Game Boy and NES titles, as well as the 3D Classic series that sees legacy games remastered in full 3D. And finally, there's a large library of digital games that aren't available anywhere else. Among this last group, let's look at a couple and start with Crashmo. It's the sequel to Pushmo, a game that has one of the highest Metacritic scores of any Nintendo 3DS title, packaged or digital. The trick here is gravity. There are new play mechanics and gadgets like floating blocks, doors, and move switches. The floating blocks defy gravity by suspending in air even if there are blocks stacked on top. New move switches will move blocks in a single direction when they're stepped on, so make sure you know in advance where you want them to go. You'll push, pull, and slide each of them in order to climb to the top, but be careful where those blocks go. Unsupported ones will come crashing down. To help, you can rotate the camera view while playing to thoroughly view each puzzle from every angle. The 3D really comes into play here. Crashmo contains plenty of puzzles to test you, but even when they're solved, the action doesn't have to end. That's because of the enhanced puzzle creation and puzzle sharing features that let you create your own challenges via QR code patterns. Crashmo will be available starting November 22nd, only in the Nintendo eShop. In Fluidity Spin Cycle, your Nintendo 3DS itself is part of the gameplay. Tilt, turn, and even completely rotate it 360 degrees to maneuver a puddle of water named Eddie through a maze-like magical world. you'll have to master all the states of water, from liquid to a block of ice or a steam cloud, to solve gravity-defying puzzles and defeat goop monsters. For example, gather a pool of magic water and control it as you try to jump chasms, flow through pumps, activate switches, and even squirt it into a huge bucket to weigh it down. Fluidity Spin Cycle features an all-new storybook setting that spans the ages, from a lost world full of dinosaurs to the modern world and beyond. Levels are designed to be enjoyed over and over while racing the clock to collect all of the water pickups, hidden puzzle pieces, and rescue the rainbow spirits within each level. Some areas will require moving and placing items such as gears to complete the puzzles as well. Fluidity Spin Cycle is exclusive to the Nintendo eShop and available starting December 27th. And right now, we're happy to confirm the release schedule for a newly announced trilogy of games from Level 5. Each game in the trilogy has been created by a different developer. The first is Liberation Maiden from Suda51, who brought Wii fans No More Heroes. You don't have to wait for this game. It's available today from the Nintendo eShop, and while you're there, enjoy a brand new trailer for Liberation Maiden. Also due this year are the second two parts of the trilogy, Arrow Porter from Ute Saito, followed by Crimson Shroud from Yatsumi Matsuno. And let me mention 3 more eShop games you're going to want to check out. 2 are from Nicholas, the developer of Cave Story. Available today, there's the beautiful Night Sky. Then, coming later this year, is Ikichan, which takes you on an undersea adventure that features both friendly and unfriendly waters and frequent earthquakes. And if you loved Mutant Muds from Renegade Kid, get ready, because there are 20 free bonus levels coming your way. In fact, they're also available today. Crashmo and Fluidity Spin Cycle and all the rest are just part of the exciting lineup of content on the way to the Nintendo eShop over the next coming weeks. Let's take a look. At E3, I casually mentioned that this next title would be coming to the Americas, and that little comment created quite a stir. I'm talking about Fire Emblem, which you'll have the chance to experience in just a few more months. Here's Rich Amtower with details.
In Fire Emblem Awakening, you'll join Chrom, brother to Alyssa's Empress and commander of its forces, in a fantasy world teetering on the brink of war. It's your duty to guide a team of Alyssa's finest, knights, mages, archers, and more, against the marauding Plegian bandits. But what sets Fire Emblem apart is that these soldiers are all unique characters with unique abilities. If one falls on the battlefield, you've lost that ally forever. This is a team of distinct individuals, each with a backstory, and relationships play a key role in the quest. As you lead your team through battles across maps that span entire kingdoms, your army will grow. Some characters will join you quickly, while others may need more persuasion. Each character earns experience in battle, leveling up and gaining strength and abilities as they do so, and it's up to you to guide their moves on the battlefield, choose their weapons, and direct their attacks. But as I said, relationships are key. The characters can support one another on the battlefield. As their relationships grow, you'll learn more about their lives, enhance their bonds, and even marry them. And when two characters share a bond, you'll want to partner them on the battlefield. The stronger their bond, the more effectively they'll fight together, defending one another from enemies and aiding each other in attack. And new to the series is the ability to create your own customizable avatar who will join the battle alongside Chrom and his soldiers. Fire Emblem Awakening really comes alive on Nintendo 3DS, with all new character designs, a new graphical look, more voice acting and cutscenes, and of course a richly detailed world in full 3D. With Fire Emblem Awakening, you'll be able to extend the adventure by purchasing downloadable maps that will add new stories, new challenges, and new opportunities to an already lengthy quest. Let's take a quick look.
Boy, that's a great looking game. There's another classic Nintendo franchise set to make its debut on 3DS early next year. And here with the details, again, is Nate.
Thanks, Reggie. If you've been following the Nintendo Direct videos out of Japan, you probably already know that Animal Crossing is turning over a new leaf. And in fact, that's the name of the game here, Animal Crossing New Leaf. There are tons of subtle improvements all through the game, and one major change to start you right off. This time, you aren't just a villager. You will be the mayor of the town. And as the mayor, well, you've got decisions to make. Decisions that affect your town, allow you to mold it the way you want to, and give you a much greater degree of customization. You can decide what landmarks should be built, encourage new shops to open, and even decide the hours of the local merchants so you can better match your lifestyle and when you play. This new element of the game is huge. It adds a whole new facet to your role in running your town. Plus, it feels great to sit behind that big mayoral desk. Beyond being the mayor and making the big decisions, you still have all the little details to decide on as well, including the crucial decision of what pants to wear. You can now customize your outfits head to toe, including pants, shoes, and even socks. Those custom looks allow for much greater detail than before, and you can convert your custom designs into QR codes to exchange with other players. Of course, you'll also decorate your house, and there are many new furniture pieces to choose from, as well as new items you can hang on the wall. Plus, your custom designs can also be used to refurbish the furniture you already have at the local recycling shop, so overall customization has been greatly enhanced. And this edition of Animal Crossing features a new island, a tropical place you can venture to when you want to enjoy the sun. You can try to win medals there in new activities, or go for a swim, another new feature of the game. Now there is way too much new stuff to talk about in this game, so instead of listening to me, take a look at this sneak peek.
Well, to sum it all up, Nintendo 3DS owners have a lot of thrills on the way. That means Paper Mario, Crashmo, and great third-party content like Disney Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, Scribblenauts Unlimited, and Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage, are coming over the next few weeks. And on top of all that, franchises like Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem are coming to the party in the first part of 2013. There's never been a better time to jump into the Nintendo 3DS experience. We'll leave you today with a quick overview of key titles coming your way over the next few weeks and months. Thanks so much for joining us and for your ongoing support of Nintendo 3DS.